I have the most amount of fat that I've had my whole life. Although I'll have you know, even in these pictures, I felt morbidly obese. So psychologically and mentally, really, we're at the same place. Some people feel uncomfortable with me saying I'm fat. Some people feel a discomfort seeing me fat. Some people have the urge to comfort me through the fat, and they have this desperation to negate that I'm fat by telling me, oh, but you're beautiful. To which my response usually is, I'm both. I'm doing this video to address my fat publicly because I get a lot of comments about it. And I get that there's a lot of people who actually just don't care. It means nothing to them. They have lives to live. But for some people, they really, really give a damn. So let's go. Let's get into it. I think the biggest thing that I want people to know about my fat is that your thoughts about me being fat and about my fat are none of my business. So I would really like it if you kept it between you, your friends, and your family. I want none of it. That's your business. It has nothing to do with me. It's your thoughts. It's your feelings about my fat. Because here's what happens. You assume something about me and my weight based on your misguided, ill-informed analysis. And then you verbally diarrhea those thoughts to me and leave, go about your day. But I proceed to carry those thoughts and feelings that belong to you with me for the rest of my day, for the rest of my week, sometimes months. And no thank you. Please, I cannot reiterate it enough. Keep it between you, your friends, and your family. I'm good. I posted an Insta story about someone who had DM'd me after seeing an Insta story of me going to bed without using a head wrap. This person saw me say goodnight to the masses without having a head wrap on, and they were taken aback. They commented about me not wearing a head wrap to bed. Now, it was very easy for me to dismiss this person's comments about my hair routine because I am 1,000% confident about how I take care of my hair. Not even a scientist with a PhD in 4C hair could tell me anything about taking care of my own hair that would make me feel a little bit moved or shaken. I figured out a long time ago that my hair really likes it when I leave it the F alone. These elaborate regimens that people do everywhere are just not for my hair. And we understood each other, the hairs and I, and we've moved forward since, and I'm happy with it. Like, I'm also not obsessed with hair length and all of the things. So I'm comfortable, I'm content, I'm really, really happy with my hair regimen. So when somebody comes and comments something a little bit left, or just, something that might have a lot of people touched about my hair, it just really water on the back of a duck. I don't care them because I'm really, really happy with my hair. Unfortunately, I haven't had the same energy when it comes to my weight. I spent my late teens and all of my 20s hating, loathing, flagellating a perfectly fine body because I welcomed unsolicited opinions of people projecting their rubbish onto me. I am currently at my heaviest weight, and I like and love myself way more and better than I did when my body was considered the most desirable. Ain't that some shit? I would love to continue to love myself radically, and the best way that I've found to do that is to shut out all the noise. The work that I've done to help myself shut the noise out is also to learn to not give a damn about whether or not you find me attractive. I find me attractive, and honestly, that's all that matters to me right now. The loss you feel for no longer being attracted to me it cannot be. It's not my problem. If you feel that it's that important to you that you no longer find me attractive, please grieve that loss with a friend, a close friend, a close cousin, a family member, or a therapist. Don't bring it here. Another thing we're shutting out, I will not be accepting any unsolicited advice on what to eat, when to eat it, how to eat it, how much amount of it to eat. I don't care. I can assure you, I have done it. I know all of it, including starving myself, including purging, including only consuming 400 calories a day, including losing 20 kilograms in 2 months, the juice cleanses, the headaches, the depression, the existential crisis, the self-loathing, self-flagellation. I've spent a huge chunk of my life doing it, and I'm done. Some people are not, some people are still into it. Me nangi sharp. So it's not welcome here, so don't bring it here. Here's a thing that no one tells you about the obsession with weight loss and fitness and a healthy lifestyle. It's that it requires you to be absolutely obsessed and also constantly hate yourself. You have to absolutely hate yourself, because if you don't, how are you going to self-flagellate every single time you eat 20 extra calories? How are you going to self-flagellate when you only go to the gym twice a week instead of 5? How are you going to whip yourself if you have a drink? How are you going to self-flagellate if you step on a scale and you haven't lost anything for that week? How are you going to beat yourself up if you put a tape measure around your wrist and you seem to have gained 2 centimeters? You can't. You absolutely have to hate yourself and be obsessed in order to live this weird diet culture, fitness lifestyle. What I can assure you about, and what I've learned over the years of hating my body and myself, is that no one actually gives a flying about your health. People will fat shame you online talking about, oh no, we just want you to be healthy. You don't care. When I was at my peak body, according to society, I was the most mentally unhealthy. And the thing with diet culture and weight loss and all of that stuff is that it needs you to be mentally strong. But that's when you're still younger. The older you get, the more you deplete your neurons. The worst thing with me is that I am an all or nothing person. There's no in between for me. It's either I'm fully obsessed or I'm disinterested, which is where I am right now. But I realized that it's a toss-up between having the world love you and adore you and feel love from you because you fit their beauty standards and you're acceptable to them and you're desirable to them, while you absolutely hate yourself. You cannot stand to be alone, and you're thinking about ending it every day. So I had to make a decision. Have the world love you and adore you, or kill yourself one of these days and there be no Tando to begin with. Guess which one I chose? So to sum that all up, I'm not interested in your expectations of me to hate myself because you are uncomfortable with how I look and how I don't fit your beauty standards. You do not give a flying hoot about my health. I have lived majority of my life looking physically healthy but mentally depreciating, and you would rather I kill myself than walk around fat. So in closing, instead of obsessing with my weight, I am now on a different path. I am in a path of accepting and radically loving myself as I am, as I stand today, right now in front of this camera. A path of healing my relationship with my body, which I've treated so awfully for most of my life. And my hope is that it actually helps me better my relationship with bodies of others. I would like to continue to exist without having to worry about the worries of other people, especially because your worries about my health are not my business, but everything to do with your phobias, your biases, and what you have previously thought about fat people. And now a person that you used to find attractive, or you might even still find attractive, is fat. And now you have to disassemble and dismantle everything that you thought about fat, and now you're making it my issue. It's not. You're finding yourself in a bit of a predicament. The person that you actually like looks like the people you don't like. You're finding yourself having a little bit of a glitch. You are seeing me in the body that I have today. This is it. I only vibe with people who do not require me to perform. So that is what I prefer. In the words of Sonia Renee, my body is not an apology. That's it. Thank you for watching.